don't feel no guilt. I don't see the shame in admitting I'm just in it for the fortune and fame.
Hello, I'm Heather.
And I'm Rick.
And this video is part of a collaboration with some other YouTubers, and you'll be able to see the cards somewhere up here now. Over to him.
Thank you very much. Right, yeah, the collaboration this month is slightly different. As you can see by the card, we've had a few new members in this collaboration. So, as an introduction to those members, we're all trying to interview each other, and then it'll encourage you to watch every other video. Let's have question 1 for the channel that we've been picked to interview.
So the first question is, who are you and what's your channel name?
Well, I am Alex.
And I'm Nikki.
And our channel name is Ttxela, isn't it?
Yeah, it's puzzled the hell out of me, as well as millions of other people out there.
You can't actually really say it, but it's something like that.
Question 2 then, Alex and Nikki. What's your setup? Motorhome, campervan, caravan? What do you drive?
We have a motorhome. It's a 1990 Citroen C25, and the coachwork is an Eldis AutoQuest 270.
Commonly known as Sooty.
Yes, yeah, very similar to the old Talbot Express.
Question number 3 is, how long have you been campervanning, camping, motorhoming?
So there are several answers to this question. I started in a tent in France when I was only 12 years old, when I went to visit a French family. Other than that, when my daughter was about 10 years old, we started going camping. And then Alex and I started going camping it was actually from the day after we got married.
Yeah, we bought a tent, didn't we, as a wedding present to ourselves, really.
Yes, from a strange Scotsman.
Yeah, he was very drunk,
He
wasn't
was very drunk.
And he fell over, didn't he, and broke one of the
He
poles.
fell over, yes, he did.
Yeah.
That
But it
was
was a good
interesting.
tent, wasn't it? It was a good tent.
It was a very good tent.
Yeah, and then we upgraded to a bigger tent, didn't we?
And then a bigger one again.
Yeah, and then we bought the motorhome when I got some redundancy money, didn't we?
That's right.
Yeah.
4th question then. How old is your YouTube channel? And what made you start a YouTube channel?
Right, I'll take this one.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy.
Back in January 2018, I set out on the path to my YouTube dream.
Mr. Ginge came up with a solid plan.
For a channel based around our own van. Although I did my very best, some folk just weren't all that impressed. They said my editing was sloppy, said my videos sucked. I didn't listen to them, they can all get. If you're asking what's behind these films' creation, if you're wondering about my motivation, I don't feel no guilt, I don't see the shame in admitting I'm just in it for the fortune and fame.
Wow, Alex, that was fantastic. We need to talk about another type of collaboration. Let's rock! Question 5. On your videos, you're very quick to inform your subscribers that some of the antics you get up to are more for entertainment than tutorial purposes. Now, as regular viewers ourselves, we know this is because you have a somewhat gung-ho attitude to safety. I wonder if you'd care to enlighten the viewers on some of your most memorable accidents and errors.
Well, I'm not really sure what you mean by that, because all of our videos are vetted by our independent safety consultant, who makes sure that we are on the straight and narrow safety wise for everything. Having said that, we haven't really had any major accidents with motorhome work, but I have had a few accidents in the past, haven't I? Yeah, when I was at college on a building surveying degree, I managed to step backwards through a roof light on the top of a building, and I fell all the way down the stairwell. It's 3 stories, I think. Yeah, 3 stories with a basement, and I ended up in the basement.
And he can't understand why he limps today, and he's never been to hospital, so I suspect a
Well, I have been to hospital, but not for that.
Not for that.
No,
Fractured
no.
pelvis.
No. And also, when I was doing my welding course, because I am a qualified welder, believe it or not, I managed to set fire to the strap on my goggles. And yeah, that was a bit alarming, wasn't it?
You've done your eyebrows and your beard as
Yeah,
well.
because all I could see was a big orange glow. I thought the whole building was on fire, but actually it was only my head, so that was okay, wasn't it?
Yes, dear.
Yeah, yeah. But they are probably the only two major safety incidents relating to works. But the point is a good one. I mean, most of the things you see on our videos, I'm attempting probably for only the first time or the first time for a long time. So I wouldn't want anyone to think they are instructional videos. They are just vlogs following me doing what I do.
Alex winging it.
Basically, yeah.
Question 6. Most of your videos we see you dressed in a high-vis yellow jacket. Wondered what the reason for that was. And also, tell us a bit more behind the other stars on the channel and what is your inspiration?
What time's the train due?
What train?
Well, I don't actually have the high-vis on today. It's actually quite warm, but the high-vis is just a practical piece of outdoor leisure wear, isn't it? It's
Yes, but she
suitable
wears out for dinner and everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
absolutely awful.
It's like a universal piece of clothing, suitable for everything from work, weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, social occasions.
Going on the bike ride and the cattle and the sheep think you're going to feed them.
Yeah, yeah, and of course it gives you a undeniable air of authority, and people come up and ask you all sorts of silly questions, don't they?
What time's the train?
Yeah, like what time is the train to wherever? Yeah.
Why is it broken down?
Yeah. As for the other guest characters and stars in the videos, I mean, obviously Mr. Ginge is always around, and he likes to keep a close eye on me, really, and he accompanies me most of the places I go around the house, really, doesn't he? The garage, the office, the workshop.
I think they're dating.
Well, he's a good lad, isn't he? He is a good lad.
I think they're
Yeah,
dating.
yeah. And
That's to be my cat, but I think they're dating.
as for the inspiration for the other characters, well, they're mainly from visions that come to me in the night. And occasionally, early in the morning when I get up to go to work, and the bathroom mirror steams up, there'll be writing on there telling me of future ideas and perhaps strange paw prints on the bathroom floor. So that's mainly where that comes from, really.
That's really creepy, along with your goblin that makes me not sleep, which is really creepy.
Yeah, Mia likes the goblin, though, doesn't she?
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
So, question 7. This is from Heather to Nikki, and you alone. We both seem to be living with men that have never grown up. So, is it a relief when he clears off to the garage or off on one of his adventures?
Well, Heather, the short answer to your question is yes. I'm usually quite glad when he's gone off for a little while. Between you and me, sometimes auto-suggestion has amazing powers, like, you know, you haven't been caving for a while, or I hear that there's meeting on here, there or everywhere. But what I do know about Alex is that he will never be lonely with all those characters in his head. So that's the other thing about it. Yes, I really don't like when they come out of his head and I have to see them sometimes, to be honest with you. So next time I'm coming to see you, Heather. If he doesn't go, thanks. Bye.
What have I missed? I've just been having an adventure in the garage. Question 8. Alex, most of your videos involve the consuming of tea. Question is, cake or biscuit? Dunking or not dunking?
That is the question.
To dunk or not to dunk? That is the question. Oh, I'm stuck down a mine. Topical joke for Alex.
Well, we don't often have biscuits in the house, do we? No, not really.
For
No,
fear of
no.
eating them.
Yeah, but I do like a bit of cake, and today I've got some of Mia's little Easter cakes because she was with us earlier. So yeah, I'm going to have some of them, and very nice.
I think actually Alex has tea on drip, to be honest with you. I think that would be his paradise. So maybe he'll invent one day. I hope not.
And as for dunking, no, I don't like stuff dunked in my tea, do I?
No.
No, you don't want
at all.
that. No, horrible.
So, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks to Alex and Nikki for the
Entertainment.
the enlightening answers to the questions there, and certainly DJ Rappy Rap, we need to talk. So as we say, this was part of a collaboration. We'd really like it if you watch the other channels. There'll be a link below to all their channels and all their videos. There'll also be a tile for you to click on to play the playlist. Hopefully we made you smile. We'll catch you on the next one. Until then, ta-ra a bit.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye, Poppy. Goodbye, Poppy.
Oh, poor Poppy.
See ya.
Some folk just weren't all that impressed.